name's Aaron Shiflett. I'm the founder of the Fulton Street Arts Cooperative in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I started this space as a shared studio for student and emerging artists who can't really afford their own studio space. Basically, it's rented on a membership basis. People share the space with each other and collaborate on ideas and share the expenses. I can't remember not being an artist. I was raised in a big family, and we didn't have much, but we always had art supplies. My mom was an illustrator. She went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh for illustration and pretty much taught all of us, you know, the basics. So, yeah, I can't remember not making art. Art is, to me, a physical expression of an emotion of some kind. And depending on the work, can express the emotion. But it's also just should be beauty for its own sake, I think. Especially my work, because a lot of my work is derived from life. It's taken directly from a life source of some kind, and it's usually done from direct observation as well. So the beauty of life as it exists, but also kind of pushing the boundaries a little bit to make the work a little bit larger than life, I guess would be the word for it. Everyone's experience in life is different. People see things differently, and so having an image that is of a landscape that anyone can go see in person, change just slightly or tweak the colors or tweak the shadows, but all derived from that life experience, gives the viewer kind of another perspective on something like that. Creation itself, you know, people use the word inspiration, but I don't like that word. I think it's a crutch. What drives me is the creation of art itself. I'm very process-based in a lot of my work, so it's almost never do I go back into a piece in the studio. It's almost always done in a session, very passionately, kind of all at once. So making the work is its own, I like to use the word motivation versus inspiration. I think just continuing to make work is what keeps me going, I guess. I guess the easy answer. It's very rewarding to be able to facilitate artists who couldn't work otherwise, giving them a space to work, and not only the space, but the kind of collaborative environment to grow. I mean, because if you sit in your house, in a room by yourself and make work, and no one ever sees it during the process, it's very difficult to grow as an artist. You know, it's too late once it's out and it's in the public eye. Sometimes to change, you know, you become very attached to things once they're down. But if you're exposed to other artists, especially during the process, you can get some good critique and good feedback to maybe improve as you're going. I think that's probably the most vital thing you can do as an artist is seek critique from other contemporary artists. But I've seen the direct impact of this place in a couple of different forms. Just being available to people who have nothing. There are plenty of artists that wouldn't be working if it weren't for a space that they had in which to work, and this is just one of them. The cultural base here is really very good. It's very supportive of itself, and the people that are in it are also very supportive of each other. So there's a lot of collaboration among other creatives in this town, more so than a lot of others I've seen. Also, Lancaster specifically has a very good and broad economic base. So there's a very diverse kind of demographic of people here that allow for more broad-reaching influences, I guess, or tastes. from a creative standpoint only. That's